Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on a new vehicle.
Okay, let's rewind. A freak hailstorm hit, cracking this group's windshield and causing the night to take an unexpected turn. Inside, they were greeted by Edna's warm welcome, a blank stare, be cool guys, and a TV showing football that no one wanted to change, ever. So they pulled out the BetMGM app and put together a live parlay. But what would the fourth leg be? Bingo.
New York.
Soon the whole bar was pulling for that parlay. Make it a place you'll never forget. BetMGM Sportsbook. Make it legendary.
The extra large New York style pizza at Papa John's is only $9.99 right now. $9.99. Bigger pizza, bigger bang for your buck. Get to Papa John's before this $9.99 price is gone. Because the best things aren't around forever. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday, all in one place. And that's a lot of NFL. NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. New users pay less.
My name is Mickey Fox. I'm Sheriff of Edgewater.
You're from here, so you know how it is.
Dale, give it a rest.
Mickey.
I challenge you to imagine what this town can be.
1, 2, 3.
You are Edgewater's finest.
Oh, I don't give up easy.
You're watching NFL Kickoff presented by YouTube TV. We welcome you back to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. 7-3 lead for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Faced a couple of third downs, converted, drive remained alive, and then they cash in on the Rodgers-Skoranek combination. I don't know how many people had that as the first touchdown of the season.
I feel like the odds would have been pretty good on Ben Skoranek, first touchdown scorer.
Boswell kicks it off. Gibson now is the return man. Gibson. Oh, he slips through, but then slips down.
Was he touchdown?
The ball did pop free. The question was whether or not he was touched going down. The Jets have it. And they're going to mark him down at the 45-yard line.
It's going so fast, he took himself down.
So there's a seam there, then runs into his own man.
See, I think that's actually a fumble if he lets go of the ball at the end, because nobody
Jets jump
down. They got it, doesn't matter.
McCrary ball was on it. They mark it at the 45. Operating out of the gun, Fields. Fields spin. Fields run. And it gets out of bounds. So he picks up 2 yards. Initially just looking to throw it. Couldn't find an open man.
You got Tyler Johnson blocking Alex Highsmith. It's definitely not the matchup you're looking for, but he did just enough to get in the way and let Fields slip out.
And Fields going with the double gloves here in the opener.
I can't speak from a quarterback's perspective, but obviously you don't see that terribly often, but it has been rainy here in MetLife Stadium, so certainly something to watch.
Fake the handoff, Fields. And that pass is complete to Garrett Wilson. Working that sideline, and he's got a first down. Let's bring in the third member of our crew downstairs to Evan Washburn.
Hey, fellas, strong start for this Jets offensive line that was dealt a serious blow on Tuesday. They lost their guard, Elijah Vera-Tucker, for the season with a triceps injury. He's arguably their best and most versatile lineman. They moved Joe Tippmann, who was the starting center, over to guard, and then Josh Myers moves into that starting center. He's been a starter in this league and has some history with Fields going back to Ohio State, so something to watch here early in this one.
Pistol formation here for the Jets. Hall. Juke move. Hall. He got brought down by the ankles. That was a whole lot of work for 3 yards.
You know, Ian, that Elijah Vera Tucker injury is so difficult for that Jets offensive line. He was named a captain just a couple weeks ago by his teammates. He's had tough injury issues in the past, and he was going to be one of those big anchors for this offensive line as they try to establish that Aaron Glenn identity.
Darius Slay had a chance to bring down Hall in the backfield, couldn't do it. So now the Jets are facing a 2nd down and 7, once again in Pittsburgh territory. We're under 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Alan Lazard is a healthy scratch at wide receiver. Tyler Johnson in from the practice squad. In stride, it's Hall. Good hands from Hall. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, had the coverage and brings him down after a gain of 5.
This is something Breece Hall does really well. Catching out of the backfield, he just swings out to the side. Fields hit him. A nice, easy pitch and catch.
They go no huddle here. 3rd down and 2. Quick snap. And a straight ahead run for Hall is good enough for a 1st down. They pick up 4. They had 21.4 carries per game last season. It was fewest in the NFL, and there were a number of reasons for that. They had Aaron Rodgers on their team, and they were playing from behind quite a bit.
Yeah, people always kind of forget that. When you're playing from behind, obviously your run numbers are going to be lower. And when you're winning games, at the end, you're running out the clock, so your rush numbers go way up. It's one of those things that as a defense, you always look at them and you try and tell people, hey, when we're winning games, we're going to have that.
30 seconds to go here in the first. Fields, great protection. Deep ball on the way. Rainbow is caught. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. He beats Slay on the play.
What a throw by Justin Fields. Here we've been talking about the run game. We've been talking about how they're going to establish that. And then he goes up and over the top to his newly paid wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, with a beautiful pitch and catch for the Jets touchdown.
The Buckeye connection has put the Jets in front. Garrett Wilson, 3,625 receiving yards in his first 3 seasons. That's the most in Jets history. They signed him to the 4-year, $130 million contract, locking up him and Sauce Gardner. Extra point. Uh-oh. Folk missed it. This was an issue last season, but there is a flag down. Penalty marker on the Pittsburgh side at the 12. Bill Vinovich, longtime referee.
Illegal formation. Receiving team. 7 men on one side of the line. 5-yard penalty, retry.
Now the option here, you could go for 2. And Aaron Glenn, we've talked about situational football with him quite a bit.
He comes from Sean Payton, he comes from Dan Campbell, and here comes his offense back onto the field. He said, I'm going to be aggressive but calculated. And it looks like this calculation says be aggressive.
So after the penalty against the Steelers, the Jets, instead of trying the extra point, they're going to go for 2.
And this is one of those situations where having Justin Fields as your quarterback opens the playbook so much in these types. You need to get 1 yard, and you can do just about anything. And your quarterback can take it himself if he wants to.